Welcome to Drive Time. I'm Shannon Creighton. I'm filling in for Marilyn Mott, who is under the weather this weekend, who fills in for Thom Tschetter. If you're interested in cars, you're in the right place. Drive Time AZ is a show about anything automotive. We are the only live automotive talk show in the Quad City area, coming to you live on KYCA 1490 AM and on FM 103.5. You can also live stream us with video on KYCA Radio Facebook page and on kyca.info. Or go to our website, drivetimeaz.com, and just click on the Listen and Watch Live button. That's drivetimeaz.com. Once you're on the website, click on our host company logos and go straight to their websites. Our co-hosts aren't just automotive experts. They're local business owners. They volunteer to spend their Saturdays here to help you out with anything automotive. So, good morning, ladies. Introduce yourself.
Hello, it's me, Angela at Comparion Insurance. Happy to be here. We miss Marilyn because she does such a good job at this.
She's very organized. We are not.
We're going to make it work, though.
Good morning, Ashley with AutoWorks. You won't find jerks at AutoWorks.
Love the slogan.
We all love the slogan. Okay, so we need to thank our sponsors.
Yes.
Desmond Creighton with Prescott Valley Transmissions, your hassle-free zone for transmission repair. I just forgot what I do.
I was going to say you.
It's because we're reading this.
Go there.
I'm reading this page. Sorry. And then we have Mark Kroll of Southwest Truck and RV, where they don't sell them, they fix them. Gas or diesel, they'll keep you rolling with the right job done right at the right price. And, of course, John Lonis of AutoWorks in Prescott Valley. You won't find jerks at AutoWorks. And Lou and Angel, Miss Angel, wherever you are, from Prescott Tire Pros and Auto Service, where they just don't sell tires but can take care of just about anything auto-related. If you still want to reach out to Thom Tschetter, the regular host, he is available throughout the week to take your calls. I recommend 3 a.m. You can call him at 480-773-3131 between, who said 7 a.m. and 7 p.m.?
We never seen that before.
No one saw that. That's 3 a.m. to 7 p.m. If he doesn't answer, please leave a message. Today's show should be fun for everyone, even if you're not into cars. The number to call is 928-541-1016. That's 928-541-1016. So we're going to cover a lot today. Holiday travel. We are covering car insurance for my girlfriend who was like, hey, I'm going to Rocky Point for 3 weeks. So I guess we kind of need to know, what insurance do we have to have for that?
Yes. So you don't want to keep your own personal insurance for the U.S. You need to buy Mexico insurance. So I can send a link to you. It's real easy. You don't need an agent to sell it to you. It's just a website that there's a couple different websites out there that you go and it'll give you about 5 different company quotes. No names you'll know. It's not like Allstate is selling it or Farmers or any of the names. They're going to be like in Spanish names and but they'll put it all, the website's all in English.
Okay.
And then you get to see what you want to buy all side by side. It's very easy to do.
And why should you do this?
Because Mexico does not take your U.S. insurance. So if you don't buy Mexico insurance and you drive into Mexico and you think you're going to use your policy that you say have with Allstate that's here in the U.S., Allstate's going to go, we only cover 25 miles in. Some companies only cover 75 miles in, but then there's a million exclusions within your regular U.S. auto insurance policy. So anytime you go to Mexico, buy Mexico insurance. It's very affordable too. It's not like you're going to be paying what you pay for your U.S. insurance for the 6-month period. It's nothing. It's going to be because it doesn't run tickets and driver's license.
Okay.
So you're paying a lot less because it's not really looking at you as we do here when we pull reports and credit.
So this is basically like if you have an accident or if your car comes up missing.
Yes. And when you buy Mexico insurance, you must file your insurance claim when you're in Mexico. You can't come back to the U.S. and file your claim. And it says it on your paperwork, but not everyone reads that. I do, because it's what I do. So when I went to Mexico those few times, the first time I bought my own policy, and it says it in there, but there's a lot to read in there. So make sure if you buy it, number one, buy it. Number two, and don't buy it at the border. You can buy it as you're like traveling there, but it's a whole thing you have to stop and do. Just buy it before you go because you can print it, have it in your car. You want to print it and bring it with you. And then you must file your claim, whether it's a collision or your car was stolen or whatever, before you leave Mexico.
I never would have known any of that. That's crazy. That's not something you just think about.
How many of us as youngsters and their teenagers just jumped in our car and, hey, let's go to Mexico?
Just go on trips.
Let's just go to Mexico. No, people have nice cars. There's a lot of people that take their nice, Denali's and their things. So make sure you buy Mexico insurance. Very affordable, very easy to do. And if you're listening out there and you ever need help, just call me. I can walk you through what you should be looking at.
And what is that number we're calling?
Yes, you'd be calling me at 928-379-4262. Again, 928-379-4262.
All right, folks, this show is for you. Give us a call at 928-541-1016. Again, that number is 928-541-1016. So Marilyn really prepped us for this show today because she knew we were all like, ah. So we have fun facts and knowledge. And honestly, our show, we are honoring Margaret Wilcox today. She invented the heater for the first car. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much.
Thank
Although
you
we're
so
not
much.
having winter weather right now.
We will in March. It always happens in March.
Yeah, that's when we get some snow. And
Yeah, but I have my winter clothes out now. Thank you.
yes.
I know. So-
All right, ladies. So what do you got for me?
Well, you were telling me you were gonna talk about why it takes so long to fix the transmission. I think that was the thing you were gonna say.
Okay, transmission services. And Ashley, you know about this. You guys do them too.
Yes.
This is not like going in for an oil change. You don't pull in and someone crawls under your car and gets to work. We actually will run a diagnostics on your vehicle before we even do a service, because if you are experiencing transmission issues, it's not healthy to get that service done. We can actually make it worse. So we run diagnostics. Then it heads off to another technician who literally, in most cases, drops your pan, which usually has anywhere from 12 to 18 bolts in it. We clean your pan. We do band adjustments. There's a lot to a service. So it's more like a 2 to 3 hours. And of course, we want to make sure you don't leave and there's a leak. So yes, give us time. This can take some time.
Yes.
There's a lot to it.
And the test driving of the vehicle. We need to test drive your vehicle the way that you drive your vehicle to experience what you're experiencing with that service. And make sure that we're not sending you off with some sort of massive clunk when you shift, or it just not achieving where you want it to shift at the right time. We need to check all these things before we just give it back to you, because
We want happy people.
Yeah, we want happy
Yes, and
customers.
this is something that people shouldn't want to be rushed.
No.
I mean, it takes time for you guys to do all these things,
Mm-hmm.
and different people.
Yeah, it's a whole process. It starts with our foreman. It goes to a tech. He completes it. It goes back to our foreman for a quality control check. So it does take time. So bear with us. We're working on it. We're not just slouching back there on Facebook.
Yes, I get that too with clients that are like, I need a quote now. And I'm like, well, I work for over 20 companies. I take my time. I do my due diligence. I'm very good at my research and thorough. You got to give me a couple days if you want it done the right way. But if you just want a policy now, I can get you just a policy now, but it might not be the best.
Well, and then you always get those customers that they've got a 10-hour job and they're like, I want it done same day. There are 8 hours in a business day.
This isn't working out with the math.
It does not math. It
Not
does
the
not
math.
And if you want it done correctly,
Yeah.
the guideline I usually go off of is if it's maybe a 2 or 3 hour job, we could have it done that day. If it's a 5 or 6 hour job, give me 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
Test driving, quality control,
Yep.
all of that. If it's 10 or more, give me 3 to 4 days.
Yeah. Makes sense to me.
And if it's a leak, no, it's staying the night, because we're going to fix it and it's going to set all night to make sure it's done leaking.
Mm-hmm. But a lot of places do offer loaner vehicles, so that you're not completely inconvenienced. If not shuttles, these are all things that can help in that process to kind of make your life a little easier, because it's not easy to get automotive repair done. It's inconvenient for all parties.
It is. All right, folks, we're going to take a break. Give us a call, 928-541-1016, and we'll be right back.
Welcome back to Drivetime AZ Live on KYCA Radio and streaming with video on KYCA Info and KYCA's Facebook page. And always remember, give us a call at 928-541-1016. We love to get live calls. So if you're out there and you're listening, anything you want to ask or a statement you want to say, give us a call. We'd be more than happy to hear from you. This show is about you, the listeners. So we have some fun facts that Marilyn prepared us for. Well, this isn't really a fun fact. I take that back. This is just a fact, okay? Higher fatality rates. Traveling by car during the holidays has the highest fatality rate of any major form of transportation based on fatalities per passenger mile.
Per passenger mile.
Meaning?
That's not what I want to know.
Yeah,
but thank you.
I know. That's why I said it's not a fun fact.
No, it's
and of course, don't drive impaired. That's a given, right? Let's stay safe out there. Don't drive drowsy. I had a client that did that once. She was driving from here to California, and she just kept going, I'm going to push it. I'm going to push it. I can make it. And she went off the road. I mean, she was very injured. So please don't drive drowsy. If you think I can get there, I just got another hour.
That's why we have rest areas, folks. Pull over, take a nap for a little bit.
Yep. Please do. Stay safe.
Absolutely. And especially you night drivers. It's hard when those lights are hitting your eyes constantly and then you're already tired.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to make you feel real sleepy real soon.
Yes. And avoid distractions, of course. Everyone put your phones away. There's so many accidents that could be avoided if people just stayed off their phones.
No texting and driving. I'm such a huge advocate for that.
Mm-hmm.
If some of you kids out there really need to learn this, it's very important because I was one of those kids that got injured from somebody else's texting and driving. don't text and drive. Also, you don't need to change the song on the radio that badly.
You don't need to apply makeup either.
Or eat.
We can wait on the makeup till we get to our place.
Yeah.
Yes, please. Texting and driving is just like drinking and driving. They've done studies on that where I think it's even showed that it's worse.
It is worse.
Yeah, than alcohol impairment. No, we're not saying alcohol impairment's good. We're not saying that.
No, don't drink and drive. Never drive impaired. Plan ahead for a safe ride home. There are designated a sober driver for the night, or do a ride share, or there's Uber or Lyft. There's so many options now that you just don't have to drive home.
And your good old cab's still out there.
Yeah, if you're worried about leaving your car somewhere, get an Uber there and leave your car at home.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Plan ahead.
But also be safe in Ubers too.
Yes.
Thanks.
If we're taking that route, be prepared. Ladies, carry pepper spray. Something. You never know these days.
No, you can never be too safe.
Couple things on holiday driving tips. Let's plan ahead and check conditions. I feel like that's really important. People don't do that often. And then
you're stuck on the I-40 in a blizzard.
The I-40 that
I was going to say,
crash.
maybe not this year right now. It's a little warm for that. But still plan ahead because it could come any day. Actually, they said it's supposed to snow Christmas Day, which
Really?
we'll see.
We'll see, folks.
We'll
That'll
see.
be
It'll be
magical.
like a glisten of snow.
All right. If you have any questions, please give us a call at 928-541-1016. Again, that number is 928-541-1016. All right, ladies, keep it going.
All right, so you guys are listening to Drive Time Live AZ, where you can stream us on video, kycinfo.com and KYCA's Facebook page. And I asked one of my clients yesterday, what is something you think I should say on the radio? And he said, how about you tell us something about winter weather and how to prepare your car and or your home? What are any tips that you have in regards to that? So I'm sure you guys have a lot of tips about winterizing your vehicles.
I totally agree. And we all know we may not be here for the holiday. So think ahead. Don't wait till the day before your trip to get your car checked out, because if we find a problem and it's a major issue, we can't always guarantee a repair in the same day.
Right.
Well, that, and you also got to plan for the fact that last minute mindset, the majority of travelers have that same mindset. So you're trying to squeeze yourself into an appointment where all the appointments are booked because 7 other people tried to do the same thing. So you might not even get seen that day. And then you're like, oh no, what do I do? Well, I guess I'll wait till I get to my destination. And then you might be stuck in a rut.
Yeah.
It's
Plan,
one of
plan.
those, take the cautionary side of it. Pre-plan these things, if not 3 weeks before. I know in oil changes, maintenance, we book out on those at our shop fairly quickly, pretty quick. A lot of the time, we will try our best to get you in as soon as possible, but there are times where we are just 2 weeks out, and there's just no more squeezing room. You know?
And definitely go over and see Louie at Prescott Tire Pros. You want to make sure your tires are... No one wants to be stuck on the side of the road in the snow trying to change a tire.
No, getting wet and frozen, that's terrible. Terrible. Prepare your car for emergency situations. I think that's a really big one. Jump boxes.
Water, blankets, you name it.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever you
Snacks.
think. Snacks. You don't know. Tow trucks are already slow because of the amount of vehicles, and I've seen people have to sit 5 or 6 hours on the side of the road. Keep all these things in mind when you're traveling.
Yep.
Yeah. Another one too, which I don't think people think about, is on Amazon. You can get a battery powered heater. So if like your car dies and you're stuck in the snow and it's starting to get really cold in there, get a battery powered heater
Oh, that's a
to
great idea.
keep in the vehicle with you.
That's an excellent idea. Okay, folks, please give us a call, 928-541-1016. All right. What do you got, Miss Angela?
I have some safest days to travel, which when I just read this, I thought, didn't know this. Traffic is typically lightest on the actual holidays as most travelers have already reached their destinations. So Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, New Year's Eve, and New Year's Day are the safest days of the year to drive.
Wow. I didn't know that.
Me
I
neither.
didn't know that either.
No.
That's pretty crazy. Although I have been that person where I've driven on those days because I like to go home. You know, I don't want to stay places. I just want to go home. And so I'm that person. It'll be the end of Christmas Eve night and I'm like, I'm going to just drive home and there's nobody on the road.
It's just like a ghost town.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's amazing.
She's got another one here. It says before 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. Generally, traveling before this time frame helps you bypass the worst congestion. I didn't know that.
Before 10 a.m. and 11 a.m.
See, when you guys say that, my brain goes to, okay, I got to leave at 5 a.m.
Well, that's my normal train of thought when we're traveling to like Denver or New Mexico or something. I'm like, okay, I want to be out of here at 5 a.m. and we are leaving right at 5. But the worst traffic, I think, is between 4 and 9 in the morning, isn't it?
I think
I know
so.
the roads are not up here necessarily, but down in Phoenix.
Yep.
As someone who used to commute for 2 hours.
Yeah, those are fun days.
Yeah, I used to drive when I worked in Phoenix building custom cabinets. I used to drive down there Monday mornings at 4 a.m. And I swear I was late every day. Every day that I would do that, I was like, I'm starting so early.
We think we're starting so early.
Yes. And so then my client was asking about winterizing the cars, which you ladies just talked about. But he said, what about your home? So I know this is an automotive show, but sometimes you guys know I talk homes. So if you have a secondary home, like Prescott is a secondary home to a lot of people, for your insurance, you have to keep your heat. You were saying this at 55 or higher, even if you're not home, so that you stop freezing pipes from happening.
Yes.
So you make sure you do that. Some people leave and they just think, I'm going to turn it off. There's no animals at the house. There's no one to keep warm, but keep your heat on.
That's the thing. In an apartment complex, it's mandatory, but people don't think about that in their natural homes. It's going to keep your pipes from freezing and bursting and costing you quite a bit of money in a plumbing situation.
Oh, yeah. And if you don't, they'll look at your APS bill and they'll see, did you maintain the heat in the building? Because they'll be able to compare bills in the past. So claims gets real technical. They don't just take your word, oh, I had the heat on. They'll go get your bill from APS last year at this time, get this one this year, and see what is the difference, what was the usage. So there's a whole lot that they can find out. So definitely just make sure you keep that heat on and maintain the heat in the building so you don't come back to a disaster of water and then you get denied a claim, because that would not be a good thing.
So not only is your house flooded, but your insurance is like, maybe not.
Yeah.
All right, folks, it looks like we're going to head for a break.
And so give us a call at 928-541-1016, and you're listening to Drivetime AZ.
Welcome back to Drivetime AZ Live on KYCA Radio, streaming with video on KYCA Info and on KYCA's Facebook page. Give us a call at 928-541-1016.
And we have a caller. Caller, how can we help you?
Hello, ladies. How are you all doing?
Good.
morning.
We're good. Good morning.
Good morning. I was just calling to support Shannon. I know this is your first time having to host, and I hear you guys doing it by committee, but you have amazing voice, lady. Don't be afraid to share it.
We're doing it by committee
So-
because half of us forgot what we were doing. Anyways,
I got you. What specifically would you guys suggest looking at for the winter on your vehicles? What should people be checking?
Tires is Shannon's guess, or answer, I should say. We just talked about that.
Tires, I would check your oil, all your oils, check your coolant, definitely your hoses, verify your radiator is doing its job and your cooling fans are coming on.
radiators, I got to say yes, because I've had two cars in the shop lately, both with a radiator, and they didn't even know they had a problem.
Mm-hmm.
It was a transmission issue, but still we had radiator issues, and they were unaware. And battery, definitely battery.
The one
Mr.
thing I
Creighton.
learned that I would like to add to that, ladies, that I learned the hard way is the antifreeze windshield squirter fluid.
Oh, yeah.
You remember that trip in Flagstaff when it was a blizzard and we were squishing bunnies on accident and the tank froze and we couldn't see and
Oh.
it was all bad.
That was years ago. We were on a trip, and we didn't change our windshield wiper fluid. And the windshield, we hit the thing, and the windshield froze, and we hit a bunny. It was a lot of drama.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
bad drama, severe drama.
Oh, my goodness. That sounds intense for sure.
Anyway,
When we do
so
a
you
road
ladies are
trip.
doing amazing. Thank you. I
Thank you,
appreciate
honey. Bye. He's gone. And we have Arnold on the phone who has a question. Arnold, how can we help you?
Good morning.
My question is, now that a lot of these 2.2 million illegals are out of our country, is our uninsured motors going to go down so we can pay less?
That's a great question. So probably not, because, even though the illegals are out of the country, there's a lot of American citizens that drive around with no insurance.
But a lot less, though.
A lot less, yes. So it's all about the cost of medical. When it comes to un- and underinsured, it's about injuries. So it's all about the medical costs. And if the medical costs aren't decreasing, then it's probably not going to decrease the un- and underinsured that you pay on your policy.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Sorry, my answer isn't any better than that. But yeah, it's just because of medical costs. That's,
Medical costs
Okay.
are outrageous.
yep.
Well, thank you, and you guys are doing a great job. We love to listen to you on the radio.
Well, Arnold, thank you so much. And you guys
you.
have a great day.
All right.
Thank you
Great
for calling.
holiday.
All right, ladies, what else you got for me? I know you got some good stuff there. What you got?
What you got, Ashley?
Fun little fact. Did you guys know that there are over 1 billion automobiles in the world?
1 billion.
1
Crazy.
billion.
1 billion. What? When did this happen?
You know?
That's just crazy.
That's why traffic's so bad all the time.
That's why I work at home in the morning till after 9, and then I head downtown because it's just a nice drive after everyone's at work after 9.
I wonder if I can try that.
I mean, yeah.
Probably not.
I live 4 minutes away from my work. I'm usually,
That's nice.
if I'm late, I'm pretty close on time.
What is this? This one I thought was interesting. It's estimated that 95% of a car's life is spent in park. That just seems not.
That's a long time in park, car.
Get out and go somewhere. Take a vacation.
I just saw one of her fun little facts here that, blew my mind just now. The Guinness World Record for the highest mileage that was set was in 2014 by, I'm going to butcher this name,
Irvin Gordon.
Irvin Gordon, and his 1966 Volvo 1800s with 3 million
Miles in a 1966.
39,122 miles. That's what?
And we're all lucky if our cars go to 100,000 these days.
Yeah, that's crazy. In 2014, it was a 1966 Volvo that went that far.
My mind is officially blown. Like, I'm impressed when I see a vehicle with
300,000?
400. I've seen a couple 400,000s, and that is just wow.
I see a lot of Allison's
Allison's
Chevy trucks, 400,000, and they still keep going. It's got a mean motor, heavy-duty transmission.
Yeah.
It's a good truck. All right, Miss Angela, I did have a question. Okay, so, and because you just sent this to me not too long ago, and I keep forgetting to check it. Is it bad to keep switching your car insurance? Because I know you were like, hey, we found you a better rate, but isn't it bad to like just keep hopping?
You don't want to do it every 6 months. That doesn't look good. It's ruining your insurance score.
Okay.
That's behind the scenes that you guys don't see, but it's a part of what you pay. So it is better to stay with the company if you can 3 years.
Okay.
That's like the magic number, but at least one. You know, if the savings is really significant and it's like, wow, I'm going to save $1,200, you know, it would probably make sense to go ahead and switch and start taking advantage of the savings and then stay with that company for the next 3 years. You know, if your savings is great enough, it's just a couple bucks and you've just went to that company and it was new to you, I'd stay there a little bit longer. So it just depends on the amount of savings. What I would
What's an
advise.
insurance score?
An insurance score has a lot of things. It's going to be your education. So the higher education you have, the better insurance score you'll have. So they look at you as it's like you're more responsible because you have a higher education. So you get a better rate on your insurance. So insurance score goes like A to Z. Some companies do A to Z. Some companies do 0 to 100. Every company's different the way they use their scoring and rating, but they're all very similar what the statistics they use. So it's how long you've lived in an address. The longer you've lived in an address, the better rate you're going to get to. Like you're someone that stays put, you know, you're not jumping around all the time, switching companies. You're like a loyal, you know, so you're loyal to your home. They look at, how long you've lived in an address, your credit score is a big factor of it, your age, your marital status, your education, your claims history. There's like 29 things that go into it. There's a whole lot of stuff and then you can see what it is if you go on Experian or Equifax.
Okay.
You order your credit report. It doesn't hurt your credit when we pull an insurance score. It's just an inquiry. We're not ruining or taking your points down. And it'll just say you called Allstate. It'll show at the very bottom of your credit report that you called a company and inquired about insurance. It sounds like we are going to take a break, but insurance score is so much fun to talk about.
Well, it's good to know. I like low rate insurance.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
All right, folks, we're going to break. Don't forget to call us 928-541-1016.
Welcome back to Drivetime AZ Live on KYCA Radio and streaming with video on KYCA Info and KYCA's Facebook page. Please give us a call at 928-541-1016. We love the live calls.
And during break, we were talking about myths, but you said the male-female is not a myth in car insurance.
It is not. Females always will pay less than males, not just when the teenage years, but even in the 40s, the 50s. Females tend to be more responsible. So statistics, that's what insurance is all about. It's all statistic driven. Saying that females tend to get in less accidents. Females are safer drivers. Females don't race typically. I'm sure there's a few of them out there. So males will pay more regardless of age, just like in life insurance. Males will pay more as well than women when it comes to those. So that is not a...
What about when you're married? Does your rate come down because...
Yes. Yep. So married is about a 6% discount if you're married. So if you're thinking of getting married and you'd like to save money...
I need to get married.
Oh, goodness. Now's the time. And some companies have done a new thing I think is really nice, is domestic partnership. So say two people are together and they've lived together 10 years and they're together. They can get a discount like a married discount. Not all companies do it, but you can get a domestic partnership. So if you're just engaged for a long time or you just live together.
That's awesome because my kids are all, they have significant others. They're not married, but they've been with, my daughter's been with her partner for, I think they're coming up on 12 years.
Yeah. There's a lot of that.
Some people call it permanently engaged.
Yeah.
Oh, my kids won't let me because anytime I'm like, are you going to get married? They're like, we're partners. We're partners. I don't know what that means.
Well, they can get a discount for being loyal to each other.
We have a caller. John, insurance, the necessary evil.
Yes, that's true. This isn't a fun topic, but we all have to have it.
John, how can we help you?
All right, ladies. I have been with the same insurance company longer than you've been born. 57 years.
Very loyal.
All right. Put in 2 claims 25 years ago. Broken windshields, but they weren't broken. They were pitted.
Mm-hmm.
Never put a claim in for anything, okay? The home, this is the second one in Arizona that I've built, the retirement home. I don't even have a fireplace. In 2024, homeowners insurance, $345. This year, 2025, $790.
Wow. John, it's time to call Angela because I myself just went through this, 6 months ago, where all of a sudden my homeowner's insurance out of nowhere just went through the roof.
The other thing is the umbrella policy. When I started way back when, it was $75. In 2024, $175. This year, $526.
Wow. Miss Angela?
Yes.
Angela.
Not to claim in for anything. As far as my credit score, this is a great one. I love this. I am 0 debt. Ladies, I got more freaking money I know what to do with.
That's a good problem.
Right?
That's a great problem.
Well, back in the day, my credit score was 820. Somebody did it, and I forget who, just a month or 2 ago, Equifax, down to 739.
Wow.
Why is it dropping?
No answers, hon, but my suggestion is please reach out to Angela. She substantially brought down not only my homeowner's insurance and my car insurance, and I also have more coverage now, which is truly amazing.
Yes, I'm a master at what I do.
Yes, ma'am. Now, I can honestly tell you that back in the day, I was a CDL Class A driver back in the day. I still drive as though I got my CDL.
That's
because
awesome.
tickets are very expensive.
Yes.
Yes.
I have minimum coverage on both vehicles.
Yes, I do. I do all types of insurance. I will talk to you. It's free to talk to me, get quotes, just see what happens.
What
give
number
advice.
can he call?
He can call me at 928-379-4262.
Ladies, I thank you. Have a Merry Christmas and have a very safe New Year, and look out for the other nuts on the road.
Thank you, John.
Thank you.
All right, folks, we're going to take a little break, but when we come back, Mark from Southwest Truck and RV is on the phone. Hopefully he's not critiquing. Mark, no.
Are you stopping by for a donut, Mark?
Yeah, come get a donut. We'll be right back, folks.
Welcome back to Drivetime AZ live on KYCA radio and streaming with video on KYCAinfo.info and KYCA Facebook page. Give us a call at 928-541-1016. This show is for you. Call us with any questions.
Okay,
And speaking
Mr.
of
Mark,
calls,
are you coming for a donut?
Well, I couldn't make it for the donuts. That's why I called in. I do have a. First of all, I wanted to compliment you in the drive time show on some of the quality of some of the your advertisers. I had one in particular in the last stretch that I thought was brilliant. And I
It was
also,
yours, right?
Shannon, I wanted to. Every time Desmond isn't there as the executive producer, we try to implement a raise, but for whatever reason, it gets rescinded. So I figured I'd go over his head.
Oh, so you're coming
if
to...
you could double our salaries.
I can double your zero salary to zero. How's that?
See, I knew if I got a hold of the right person, I'd get some.
I'm here to help.
I know. There you go. And lastly, I just wanted to make sure that I tell the women of Drive Time how much I appreciate you and wish you a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Oh,
Merry
thanks, honey.
Christmas.
Thank you, Mark. Merry Christmas to you.
Okay, I won't waste any more of your time, but I'll keep listening.
All right, honey. Thank you. And you never waste our time.
All right, thank you. Bye.
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 All right, girls. So got a few minutes left. Give me some last-minute deep thought here.
Let's do this one fun fact because the Griswold movies are the best to watch during the
They're
holidays.
the best.
So Clark Griswold drove a 1988 Ford Taurus wagon in National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. And Shannon.
And I had an 88 Ford Taurus wagon at the shop not long ago, and she put on antlers and a red nose, and it was the most amazing thing I have ever seen.
Cute.
Adorable.
Oh, Miss Angela, we have a caller that would like you to repeat your phone number, please.
Oh, isn't that nice? I would love to repeat my phone number. You can reach me at 928-379-4262. That's my cell phone. My office is downtown Prescott. Happy to talk to anybody. It's free talking to me, so call me if you have questions.
Okay, and completely off topic, I have a question. Is Die Hard a Christmas movie?
Yes.
I heard that the other day on the radio. I'm like, isn't that a bunch of violence? Like,
It is absolutely a Christmas
It happened
movie.
at his wife's work at a Christmas party, and it started snowing.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Same with Gremlins. To all you people that believe Gremlins isn't a Christmas movie, it really is.
wasn't it a Christmas gift?
It was a Christmas present.
Okay.
was a long
There's a
time ago,
lot
that
going
movie, yeah.
on. And one of my children was like, Die Hard is not a Christmas movie. And I'm like,
My sister
Who's your
fights me on
family?
it today. Yeah, to this day she fights me on it, but I will die on that hill
I totally agree.
with Die Hard.
All right, ladies, where are we at? What do we got going on? Miss Marilyn, if you're out there, I think we've made it okay. Let us know.
Buckle up. I feel like that's a really important one that I see here that we should talk about. For those of you driving and those of you that are passengers,
Be
please
respectful. Put your
buckle
seatbelt on.
up. First of all, you get a ticket as a passenger, too, for not wearing your seatbelt. It's
You
not just
do.
the driver.
click it or ticket.
Click it or ticket. But more than that, for your safety and the safety of others, wear your seatbelts. There's a lot of unexpected driving going on in this world.
There is a lot. And I got to be honest, too, as a grandma, car seats have changed.
Absolutely.
So I know the fire department will happily help you get that car seat securely in your car. My daughter had to come. I had the babies for the weekend, and she had to come put the car seats in because it was nothing like I was doing 20 plus years
They're
ago.
difficult.
And to you dads out there that are very proud, and that's great, be proud. It's okay to ask for help installing that car seat. It really is.
They're not easy to do.
They're not easy to do.
It's hard to get the hook on the right thing, on the metal.
I'm telling you, we took some of our grandkids to the zoo a couple of years ago. I had to call my daughter because I couldn't open her stroller. What the heck was that about? So don't be ashamed, folks.
Yep.
I've dealt with it too. I called her and she's like, "Oh my God, what's wrong?" And I'm like, "I just can't open the stroller." It's not like back in the day where you just pushed your foot down and it popped open.
Yeah, things are different.
Safety's actually attractive. Let's work towards safety.
Yes.
Exactly. All right, ladies, what else we got for fun
And be
facts?
safe out there too. All the driving, it's holiday driving, right? The parking lots, watch for kids. You know, there's so much going on with the parking lots. My client ran into a stop sign yesterday, not being able to see with the sun. Thankfully, she didn't hit a person. She was in a parking lot, a big, heavily
The
populated.
sun is serious. I
Yeah.
had to take Desmond for his checkup, and we had to go down to Tri-City Surgery Centers.
Mhm.
And coming back from dropping him off, that sun in my face on the 89, that will blind you.
Yeah.
Slow
Absolutely.
it down.
Slow it down, yeah.
Right in front of me, 4 cars got in an accident. And you
Mhm.
know, I don't think it was anybody not paying attention. It was that sun. I could not see, and I had sunglasses on.
Yeah.
I would like to, because I had an experience yesterday leaving work, is somebody had driven, there was a line of cars, there's a tiny intersection, and then there's a stoplight. And I had a green light, so I start to go, and from that line of cars comes a vehicle directly in front of me. And I almost T-boned this guy. And it was terrifying. Pay attention to the red light, green light situation you got going on 10 feet away from you, for one. Pay
Yes.
attention to all the drivers. Make sure that you are paying attention in case they are not paying attention.
Really, because everyone is so rushed right now. So let's be nice to each other.
Yes. Always. Not just the holidays, but always be nice. Yes. So we're already running out of time, ladies. This went by really fast.
It did.
It did.
And Marilyn, if you're listening, we missed you.
We
did
missed you
miss
so
you.
much.
We hope you feel better very soon. And thank you to Shannon and Ashley for joining us today.
Well, thank
I'm
you
reading
for
it like-
joining us.
This is Marilyn's writing, so thank you for letting us be here, Marilyn and Shannon. And be sure to visit our website at drivetimeaz.com when you can connect directly with our sponsors. Also, remember, you can call Tom at 480-773-3131.
And that's from 3 a.m. to 7 p.m., folks. 3 a.m. to 7 p.m.
Yes. Call him with anything that you have for any of the businesses or questions. We will be happy to be back. We won't be back till next year.
We won't be back till next year. So, ladies, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Happy
Merry
New Year.
Christmas.
Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome. I love
I
being
feel
part of the
like
show.
Drive
we did okay.
safe out
I think so.
there.
We'll know in a minute. We'll get it.
We'll get critiqued, yeah.
Yeah. Somebody's going to call us.
Thank you to all you listeners who have been listening all year, enjoying the show, getting information, calling in. We appreciate you. The show is about you, and thanks for being part of it.
All right, folks. Again, have a Happy New Year. And we'll talk to you guys next year.
Yes.
Thanks.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Have a great day.
Okay, we still have a few
We still have
seconds.
s- well, on that note, please remember, if you've learned anything from today, there is a vehicle that made it 3 million miles. With proper maintenance, your vehicle can make it at least 200,000.